please, God. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name's Shofar Girl, and this is my shofar. And I'm dealing with a storm, and it didn't want to let me in. So if I'm a little glitchy, it's because of the weather. But I had to come and do my live stream. So we have Zach, Andrea, and Drum Dressed. How's it going, Mike? I'm glad you're recovering. Yeah, it was. I had to do a refresh because it just all it was doing was just doing a load. So I did a refresh and it loaded. So, hi, Andrea. So, I blame the weather. I think I'm gonna have to move that. There we go. That's a little better. So, how's everyone doing? Anybody else getting any rain? I figured, so that's why I moved it. Is that better? Zach was saying, your overhead light was throwing me off. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I think it was mostly my end. Mike was saying I had a problem with Kirsty's live never starting. Thought that was happening again. I would have redone it. I wouldn't have given up. We had rain all day. Yes, it's better. No rain there, Andrea? We had rain last night. We're having rain again tonight, and we're supposed to have rain for the next few days. So I'm okay with the rain. I actually managed to do some yard work today. So you're getting tired? Zach says, I'm getting tired of the rain and storms, to be honest. Which rain and storms are you talking about? Spiritual or real life? As in watering the grass. I bet you deal with a lot of rain though, Zach, huh? Oh, you live in the dry tropics. All right, Andrea. It's been really hot and dry here, except for the last couple of days. Hi, Elena. Zach is saying the ones we had here all week. Haha. Weather rain. Yep, I figured weather rain. So, have some. Excuse me. My throat's dry for some reason. Considering it's humid here. I had some experiences today that were kind of interesting. So I found this rock while I was doing my yard. Makes me think of a heart, like a human heart. I kind of like it. There. Oh, there we go. See a human heart. And then, while I was watching the storm build, I kept seeing heart shapes all up in the clouds while it was building. It was kind of interesting. I'm like, that really looks like a heart. Yeah. Like I found this, and then when I came in and started, cooling off and, finishing for the day, I wasn't going to do any more after what I had done, knowing that the storm was coming in because I was watching it come in. And as it's building, I see these shapes in clouds, and God speaks through clouds for me, so it's just a kid thing. Anyway, um, it's been that way for as long as I can remember. But I kept seeing, like, over a period of time, heart shapes, like hearts, in I think like 2 or 3 times while it was building. So, and I got some dirt in my eyes still. The wind was blowing, and so dirt kind of went everywhere, and so I have no idea, Andrea. Andrea was asking, "Do you know if Mandy will be coming?" She was supposed to go live, and I waited as long as I could, and then I'm like, "Yeah," and then I even emailed her, got nothing back, and so I'm like, "I'm going live." So I thought this was really cool to find. I really did. I have a thing for rocks. So, but anyhow, it's still lightning and grumbling, rumbling out there, as I call it. Um, I think it's only just barely sprinkling right now. So I kind of feel like we're going to get more rain before the night's over. So we'll see what happens. So I know that's what caught my attention. Let's see if I can bring it in a little more. Let's see. I'll bring my light over a little bit more too. Come over here, Cord. So yeah, it's almost it was out of all the rocks that are in my yard that I'm cleaning up, it just definitely uh, I like it. I mean, it has different colorings in it. I kind of like this side because it's like it almost has a. If I turned it a certain way, let's see. Let's see. It's backwards for you guys, but for me, it looks like there's a 7, but it's backwards for you guys. So, unfortunately, not sure why. So, let's see. I'll cooperate. Thank you. Let's see. Zach saying, I would like to ask for anyone that has contact with Monk. Please apologize to him for me. I was trying to respond to his comments, but it wouldn't let me. Then he removed his comment. Last I knew, he was having internet issues. So I know it is neat, huh, Elena? I seriously couldn't get past it telling me an error occurred every time I wanted to respond to his and other people's comments. So I truly apologize again. It's okay, Zach. I mean, he's a very forgiving person. I from what I know of him through mine and Kirsty's and Mandy's and Mr. Buzz's. So I was doing yard work this morning and missed Mr. Buzz's live. Oh no. So the texting wasn't working for anybody then, Drum, or is it just certain people? Drum was saying, yeah, text stopped working at the worst time. I don't really have a topic or a subject. I just wanted to get some fellowship done. Um, share my storm, even I can't really watch it and enjoy it with me, but I know you guys kind of got used to me doing Fridays and Saturdays, and God still wanted me to continue doing that, so I'm here. So, something I did get the other day. Yeah, Zach was saying, "Hey, we're here together. That's what matters." Yeah. Um, that's why most of mine are, peaceful lives, peaceful, a place of understanding and peace and fellowship, mostly. Yeah, Mike, how long are you going to be in the hospital for? Here's that glare again. There we go. Don't forget to hit that like, people. It's helpful getting my channel out there, get more people in. Subscribe if you want to continue with me on my journey and coming to more peaceful fellowships, messages, at times that I have messages. They put me in a rehab until yesterday, and they say I'll probably be discharged by the middle of next week. Nice. Actually, let's see. I got more yellow on it. Now I got like a yellow and let's see, yellow and orange. It kind of blends together to a certain point. I don't know if there's any way to get it where. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Let me find a good spot. Cause see, I have a darker orange on the edging, like a gold colored on the edge, and then there's like a bright yellow, but you can't really see it through my camera. Not very well, anyway. It all kind of blends together. So if you look over here, you can kind of tell how it's a darker yellow right here. So, but I had to wrap the top because why do you keep doing that? When I lean it against the wall, it keeps taking the paint off the edging on this right here. So I had to put plastic on it to keep it from coming off. It's almost, the yellow is almost done. I have a few places. See, like this one doesn't have, you can see how it doesn't have the gold orange, and then how it goes darker on these ones, and how it kind of goes into a lighter yellow. And so I still have some places on the bottom end that still need to be done. Yeah, it's easier said than done. I have no way of explaining to you. I'm used to doing it on my phone as well, so I'm trying to think. Thank you, Zach. I plan on doing adding more to the cracks, and I plan on I like that. I plan on doing the darker orange so that it kind of blends, and that's what I plan on doing on the cracks as well. So I have the yellow, and now I have like this lighter orange yellow, and then I'm going to go to the darker orange. So yeah, keep your focus on God there, Mike. That'll definitely do it. No, these ones are from it naturally cracking as it dries, and I just kind of on some of them I made them a little wider. Um, it's kind of hard to show you with the camera. It's not really wanting to pick it up very well. But it's if you can see this knot right here, that's where a branch was, and so it's a natural crack from it drying out, and it's not finished drying out because I keep getting more cracks. Except for the only difference is they're not as big and deep like the ones I have painted. So looks like a python. I hadn't even thought of that. I mean, there are places where, see, I don't know if you can pick it up. See these dark marks right here? These are where the bugs were in underneath the bark. So there's several places where it's like that. Here's some. Oops. Here's some darker ones. You can kind of see where they were tunneling. So there's quite a few places like that on here. Some of them, there used to be a lot more until I sanded it down. So it's really starting to turn out quite nice. When I first started with it, the top looked like wings, and then when I went to carve it out to make it look more like wings with feathers, one, I didn't have the right tools, and two, that I didn't realize there was a crack underneath part of it to the point of where when I was carving it out, a big chunk came off. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll think of something else. So I decided to do fire because it looked more like fire after that. So it's been a process. I had to redo it multiple times. Let's see, like I was painting it, and then I had to take the red off because I didn't like the red. It just didn't look right. And then repainted it and realized I didn't sand it down. So then I had to sand it down. So now I'm finally getting somewhere where I can get it done and I can start working on this one right here. Now, this one definitely has a bunch of places on it where you can tell where the bugs tunneled underneath the bark with it. So, this one when I realized I had to redo the other staff, I had to stop on this one. But this one, I kind of has some really cool places on it that has where the bugs were tunneling. So, see right here. I think it looks cool. So there's a few other places too. So but it's still raw. It's still got some places I got bark stuff on it that still needs to come off. So, but it's been a work in progress. So I think I'm about done with the top part. I'm gonna round this off a little bit more so it's not so like flat. But definitely is still needing some work. So stay. Yeah, my braids are gone. When I did my live, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was. I said I was probably going to be taking them out because they were itching, and they were actually, it was more painful than it was itching, and so now I'm doing an oil treatment because braids are pretty harsh on the hair, and so I thought I'd give my head a break for a little while. I need to order some more in order to fully do my head, so I'm just kind of waiting right now until I get more. I didn't see SOS come in. Unless she's hiding, or not hiding, lurking. I guess it is kind of hiding, isn't it? She might still come. It's only been 22 minutes. Seems a lot longer than that, but it's only been 22 minutes, so. So I don't have too much more going on, trying to get yard stuff done. I'm actually in the process of dealing with some furniture to see if I can get it sold. So I can get some things paid. How does he know what, Mike? Did I miss something? Oh, it's one of those knowings. Okay, I gotcha. Possibly one of the lurkers. Wow, that lightning is pretty cool. I don't have a problem with lightning. As long as it doesn't strike me, I'm okay. I was dealing with weeds. I'm trying to get rid of my goat heads. I had a goat head stab me in the thumb today, and it drew blood. And I'm like, oh, how dare you draw blood? Darn goat head. Hi, Nadine? Did I say that right? Glad you can make it. We're still just kind of chit-chatting and kind of catching up with Mike and kind of seeing where things are. Okay. So he's doing good. He's recovering well, faster than the doctor and the nurse expected, I guess, from what he says. And he might get released sometime next week. So I got something, I think it was yesterday, about the saying called, how does that saying go again? Don't judge a book by its cover. And I kind of feel like there's a message there, as in, from what I understand, people, is kind of like not necessarily aimed towards books, but it also regards in how people look at other people too, and how it can definitely make you think. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a person unless you walk in their shoes. That's another saying that I had grown up with. Unless you walked a mile in somebody else's shoes, you know nothing about them. You know nothing about their story. So it's kind of hard to put into words. Like, you can look at people. Hi, Lisa. Glad you can make it. It's kind of hard to put into words some of the times, and some of the stuff I want to share. And sometimes I think it's not. It is for me. You too? Lisa's saying, me too. Um, that's why sometimes I feel like Moses. I don't have the best words, or I don't speak well. But I am doing better. Um, yeah, she's been working. There's been a few times that I've been on and that she was mostly just listening. Wow, that one lit up the sky. So I think that people need to get a different perspective on how they look at people, and not judge them. Um, everybody's human. Everybody's accepted by God. How do you know that they're not a child of God? That's just you looking at them. How do you know that they're not who they say they are? I mean, you have to have discernment, of course. Only God knows. That's right, Lisa. Um, and that's why I kind of share this, because I see a lot of people just sometimes look at me, or they look at somebody else, and they judge them before they even get to know them. They judge them just by their appearance. And it kind of hurts my heart, that people do that they judge before they even know the person, just by them walking down the street and they're homeless. They're still a person. They're still human. And people need to really look at themselves, because if they're judging other people, they better take a good look at themselves, and quit judging others, because you're probably going through stuff. They're going through stuff. They've probably done some sins. You've probably done some sins. You've probably done some sins in the past. Like, take what you've gone through to help others. Like if they're going through something that you already went through, use that to your advantage to help them through it. Yes, Lisa. Lisa's like, we all have baggage. The only thing is don't dwell on that baggage. It's in the past. It's there as, a reminder that you went through something and that you could use that to your advantage to help someone else. Jack is saying, I think at this point in time, everyone is going through something. In this day and age, yes. I have to agree with that, Zach. You're always seen here, Drum, Mike. I'm almost there. And that's why I created this place. Well, God created it. Helped me create it. There we go. Not realizing where it was going to lead to, that, this is a place for people to be seen, for people to be safe, for people to be, to have people that understand them and what they're going through and not judge them. Andrew is saying exactly, it's not up to us to judge others. That's up to God. Last I knew, she was dealing with family. She was supposed to go live tonight, and nothing ever happened. And then I emailed her to find out if she was going to go live and never heard anything. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to go live. So I not that I got tired of waiting for her. It's more of, my designated time is at 7. But I do think she's okay. I mean, she's probably going through some stuff like all the rest of us. So Zach is asking, where did you get your guitar cord pressure? Temu, and I think it was $15, something like that. Or was it cheaper? I think I got it on sale. I'm actually gonna have to look into getting another one because I've worn grooves into the buttons, where the buttons are underneath where the strings hit. I have worn grooves into them, and I think that's some of that is what's interfering with the guitar playing properly. So I don't know if you've even heard of Temu, Zach. I'm still trying to remember where you're at again. Yeah, it's purple with purple glitter. See? Purple glitter. This is the dark purple. And then when the light hits it just right, it turns into a light purple with glitter. Yeah, purple and blue are my favorite colors. The funny thing about the guitar is when I ordered it, it was this dark purple. Okay. And then when I got it, I opened it up and I saw all this glitter on there, and I'm like, even better, it's purple and it's purple glitter on my guitar. I was so happy. I was just like, I was out of the world. I'm just like, oh, hey, Silence, there you are. No worries. Yeah, it was a score because in the picture it didn't look like it had glitter on it. It was just this dark purple, and I'm like, cool. I'm cool with the dark purple. And so then when I got it and I opened it, and it had this light purple with all this glitter on there with purple glitter too, and it was just like, oh wow, I was not expecting that, and it just made my day. There you go, Zach. There's SOS.
Just got all emails. Thanks for heads up, kiddo. Love you.
Yes, sir, Andrea. Yeah, are you guys still not getting my notifications? Because I know some of you do and some of you don't, and then sometimes it reverses, and then sometimes nobody gets them. Might have to call YouTube, have a talk with them. Yeah, Andrea, you get them? Okay. Lisa was saying she gets them. You did today, Zach? All right, cool. Love you too, Seasons. I'm glad that you guys can still make it, and I thank God that my connection is working enough where I can do my lives. You got it only when I went live. I got your notification when you went live only, not that. Yeah, because I had scheduled it for 7:45, and I had done that at like 7:25 or something like that. Have I been? I watched his videos, and I was dealing with yard work when Mr. Buzz went live today, and I missed it. I was kind of disappointed in myself. I'm like, but I didn't know it was going live until after the fact. So, but I did watch it. Yeah, we all bring our own unique things and ways. And let's see, let me read that right. It says Zach is saying, "Love you too, SOS. I love everyone here and appreciate all that each of you bring to the table in your own unique ways." Exactly. We all have our own unique things that we have that helps one another in some form. Yeah. Lisa was saying I didn't catch the live either. Just watched it a little while ago. Yeah, I was outside, and the times that I had come back in to check to see if I had missed a phone call or anything like that. I don't know if he pre-scheduled it and I missed it, or what. One of those same things that's happening to mine, where he schedules it and it just doesn't. But then again, I don't know. I had yard stuff to do before it rained, so kind of had to deal with that. Not that I didn't want to be there. Yes, it is. If you read my title of my live stream, let's fellowship during my thunderstorm. It's lightning and thundering out. Yep. It rained for a while, and it's kind of sprinkling right now. What state am I in? I'm in Nebraska. So that's how I always saw it when I was growing. When I got to a point of growing up, like God is bowling. When you get them really loud ones, that's when He's made a strike. It was just something, and it was another way I helped my daughter not be afraid of the storms as well. But it's kind of been an ongoing thing since I was little. Not like little, I think it started when I was like maybe 12, 11, 12. Zach is saying, I'm currently in a state of comfort and relaxation here with y'all. Ha 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 ha. I did, Lisa. I need to get, in order for me to do my whole head, I need to get some more. I need to get a different kind of blue. The blue I have, one, there's not enough, and two, the bottom end of it is so scraggly. It tangles really easy at the bottom. It's not very good quality like the black and purple ones. The black purple to dark purple that I have, which is much better quality. It's much better at the bottom. It doesn't really tangle. I mean, yes, it does tangle, but it not compared to like the way the purple or the dark blue to light blue tangles at the bottom. It's really scraggly. So God is bowling. Hey, Dolores Quill, how's it going, girl? Forgot to message you. Sorry. I gotta take my slippers off. Glad you can make it. They keep us moving, eh? They keep us present. Thank God for dogs. Just me. Figure you're all about your dogs and blessings like Shofar. Like all of us. Well, not all about my dogs, but they're a part of my life for sure. Definitely dogs are helpful. So are cats. Yeah, I wasn't sure if Lord's Coil was going to make it. Glad you're here. Sorry, somebody called and my phone turned into a phone. Well, that's what happens when you're doing it with your phone. So, how you been, Lord's Quill? Nice. I don't know if I can open a window yet. It's getting a bit toasty in here. I might have to turn my AC on. So, I'd show you the storm going on outside, but I don't know how well you would be able to see with the camera. But you know, the lightning, it's definitely lots of lightning. I don't know. Let's see. Before I play. I don't know if this is going to turn or not. Nope, that's not gonna. I don't know if you can see or not. Let's see. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see. You see reflection, but you're not gonna see the lightning. Unfortunately. Sorry. I'd share, but I don't think you're not gonna be able to see with the way the light is. I could turn the light off, but then it would be really dark in here and kind of be pointless. I today was 89. I think was the highest for today. Much love to you too, Lord Squill. Slide over a little bit. Oh, now that I moved that camera. Yeah, there is a big difference between using your phone and doing the live streams and watching the live streams, I should say, and doing the live streams, watching the live streams with the computer. Wow, that's really loud. I've heard louder. I have yet to figure out how to do a live stream with my phone. Still haven't figured that out. Seasons. Family, the world's been so hard. I completely shut down, but Jesus is making a way. I know your prayers helped. I felt it. Well, I'm glad. I know we need to be prepared, guys, for certain things that are going to be coming up and happening. Yeah, with God's help, they're definitely going to improve. That doesn't mean you're not still going to deal with stuff. I mean, it talks about it in the Bible. But I'm happy that things are improving. Things are improving here, too. I mean, I got rain and it's not hot. Did I miss something during the live seasons? Like, I watched it, but I kept getting distracted with yard work. Like, I was bouncing back and forth. Like, I wasn't at the live, I just watched it as a video. And I feel like I missed something. Maybe I'll have to go back and rewatch it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Drum. Mike. Like, I watched it, but I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, Mr. Buzz had a live this afternoon, or it was earlier well, it was before lunch for me, so shut down my account. Couldn't and can't get my pension for another month. Corruption took my land. It's just so hard, but your fellowship and him are making a way. I think I'll be okay. That was silence. Well, I'm glad. I know fellowship helps me, especially through the more difficult times. And that's why another reason why I keep feeling like I need to keep doing them. Giving people a place to come to talk, a place to come they're gonna be understood. Even get a message from God. That is rough, though. Silence, and I'm sorry. I mean, what in the world is a pension? Sorry, I mean, I take it it's a type of paycheck. God always makes a way anyway. Silence. We all just need to try and remember that. Like, it gets to the point of where it's easier and easier. Yes, he is, Lord's Quill. Lord's Quill saying SOS. Love you. Jesus is near to the brokenhearted. Okay, I figured as much. it was just something I've heard of, but I never really fully understood what it was. It's a type of income. I'm good with that. Zach is saying, I have found that what is taken will be returned, only better. Yes, definitely. I mean, it even talks about it in the Bible, but actually experiencing it yourself is a whole different ball game as I see it. You're never alone, Seasons. Did you think you were alone? Yeah, we're never alone. Oh, no, I had it wrong. I'm sorry. I got my own God's being my own drummer right now. And I don't know if you could hear it, but it was so funny. I couldn't help myself but laugh. And all of you, sanctuary. Mike, if you want my number or email, I'm just an old Betty that I truly love and appreciate you. Anytime, son. Yeah, I consider this sanctuary is another way of putting what I'm trying to build here. It is a peaceful sanctuary for people to come to, knowing where the world is going. Wow, that one lit up the whole sky. Sorry, caught my attention.
Oh, that one rumbled my floor.
I'll add you to my list. Or I have to look it up. For anyone who is hearing that voice of fear or anything opposed to you, check out that song. And Zach said the song was Voice of Truth. Do you know who it's by, Zach? I don't have a smartphone either. Casting Crowns? I have to look through my list. I have Casting Crowns. Now that you mention it, it does sound familiar now. I think I have heard it. Silence is saying, but we need all the help we can get at this time. Darkness attacking, support and prayer for each other. That's kind of another reason why I have this channel, is for those that come regularly and for the new people too. You know, always looking forward to having new people here to help encourage each other. That's kind of how I see kind of a lot of part about the fellowship is building up each other, growing together, encouraging one another, and praying for each other. Definitely, it's nice to have that fellowship, to be able to have those kinds of things. One of my favorite songs, one of my favorites to sing along to. Oh, is Voice of Truth. There's another one that I like to listen to. Now I can't think of what it's called. I think it's called Truth by Megan. I can't think of her last name. Seasons of Silence is saying, I'm grateful, I'm awkward, overly honest, and feel safe among you. Well, that's part of what goes on with my channel. You fought Pharma, my kind of girl. Your old smartphone probably doesn't do your text 3 times like mine is right now. Well, hi, Red Flower. Welcome to my channel. I don't think I've seen you here before. God bless you as well. This is a place of peaceful fellowship and of understanding and caring for one another. It's also a safe place. Come, oh my soul, but don't you get shy on me. Lift up your voice and praise the Lord. Lyrics from another song I enjoy. That sounds familiar too. What brings you to my channel, Red Flower? Wow, that just kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Trying to think of. Yeah, I'm not remembering who that song is by. I'm just drawing a blank on it. I believe it's called Truth. Excuse me. Been a long day for me. I don't know if Red Flower's still here or not. Why did that change? I hope I'm not missing anybody. Oh, no, it's not going to load. There it goes. Sabbatical Kavag Farmer thing. There, that's it. Thanks, Zach. That's it. The Truth by Megan Woods. Is it called The Truth? I thought it was just called Truth. That's a really good one. I liked that one. Well, Mike, kind of, you don't really have a choice. You're in the hospital. I mean, you kind of have to deal with doctors. Oh, thank you. I really liked that one. And the first time I heard it, I about cried. And then I had it on repeat. I listened to it over and over and over. I mean, yeah, I had to keep replaying it back, but I kept re-listening to it, you know. So you should have a repeat button. No. Yes, but no. I don't want any more. They already have enough glitching going on. We don't need any more issues. Oh, let's add this and cause more problems. No, thanks. Hurry, I'm going to pray for you over there. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Mike or somebody else? He does. Silence. I don't know if you were here earlier, but he's actually they're kind of impressed, or what was the word you used? All y'all, all y'all, all y'all, all y'all. Okay, I gotcha. First, I was like, what? Now I gotcha. Yeah, he has his Bible with him too. Season. I'm wondering if I should start carrying one of my smaller ones with me. Okay, no big deal. Zach was saying those lyrics I said earlier, I messed up. But the song is called Gratitude by Brandon Lake. That sounds familiar. I know there's another one I like to listen to. I think it's by Lauren Diglio. I think that's how her last name is said. Drawing a blank now. Now I can't remember it. It was right there on the tip of my tongue. Actually. Oh, excuse me. I had it and then I went to go say it and then it's like gone. That's another way of putting it, Mike. Mike was saying, oh, he does SOS. I'm recovering way too fast for God not to be with me. Amen for that one. So true. So who all do we still have here? Oh, no. Wrong one. Go away. Why wouldn't you? So, yeah, Lauren Digley, Digley, is that how it's said? Has good songs too. Yeah. Okay, Andrea, I'll be here for a little bit longer. Oh, okay. I looking forward to the next few days being cooler. I mean, yeah, we're supposed to still be in the 80s, but at least we're not in the hundreds. I'm happy for that. And we need the moisture. So, I don't know if it's still raining. Yeah, it's still raining. It's just not lightning and thundering like it was. So, I don't really have anything much more to say, as in a topic to talk on. I I'm giving my thumb a break because where the goat had drew blood, it's kind of tender. That's why I'm not as playing as much as I usually do. Yes, seasons. God is in control of everything. We are His children. What is that? WEF. Experimental toys. We will never understand how we love each other in Christ. No judgment, all love. Yeah, it's kind of what I was saying earlier, Silence, about judging. Don't judge a book by its cover, or you don't know a person until you've walked a mile in their shoes. Judgment is something that a lot of people do nowadays, that it's just like one glance and they're judging them. I know everybody enjoys my playing, and everybody talks while I play. Kind of, it's kind of hard for those that watch this later after it's been posted, more like a video than a replay. There we go. And there's not much going on. Um, but I also see it as a God will still use it. That's I don't know how else to put it. I know God will use it. My brother was on that. My littlest brother for the longest time. I don't think he takes it anymore. Susan just silence was saying, Mike, the enemy saw your potential, tried to take you out, but you're a warrior. Yeah, and we're all warriors here, because everybody that's still at least talking wise, I don't know about those lurking. Could be some. Yeah, the things I saw when I was in the psych ward, not the prettiest things that I ever want to see. Don't want to ever see them again, but that's too late for that, so. Yeah, Zach's a warrior too. We're all warriors. I think that's why we all kind of get along and click in certain ways, because we're all warriors for God. We're all God's children, so why wouldn't we get along? We all survived something. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I did a testimony video on something I survived. It was just after the end of Year of Death. Because it was the year of death, and then not long after that's when I had that incident. And I still think of the ripple effect that could have happened if I would have went with fear and tried to like overcorrect or move in a way that would have caused a huge pile up accident, and I would have felt really even bad for the road construction crew that were working. Drink some water. Yeah, there you go. I think he's changing all of us in think of it like this, guys. You can't rush the process. It's like it's kind of like laying the foundation, the cement foundation, and then building the house on top of it before it dries. It's not going to work. So we have to take our time and go according to how God wants to work with what he wants to work with in us to change us. And it's going to be different for everybody. Silences say, powerful fam. You have no idea. I'm not sure how to even say that. Clinician? You worked for a clinic. I'm assuming that's what it is. For over a decade, we shouldn't be here according to them. What's that telling you? Zach is saying, I find it fascinating and fun to learn how much we have in common in different ways. With all of us, Zach, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, we all have something in common, and yet we all have something a little more to add to it. It's kind of like being the body of Christ. We all have different things, like a hand has fingers, a face has a nose and eyes and a mouth, your head has different parts to it. I mean, yeah, everyone. I find that fascinating as well, that for those that are still coming, I know some of them, the timing isn't quite workable for them, and that's okay. I was thinking about maybe starting doing maybe a morning one on the days that are Fridays and Saturdays are specifically 7 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays. So the ones that might happen during the week might be more of a morning, and see if maybe we can have Tojo join if he's even interested. I'm sure he is. He's probably sleeping when I do my nighttime lives. Mental health clinician. I still not sure if I'm saying that right. I decide who was hospitalized, arrested, or ignored. The system changed. All of you know, I feel it. That's why Shofar Girl is here for us, each other. Yeah, I've been through the system. I understand the system. I've been hospitalized a few times. Um, so I do understand what a lot of some of the people go through that are kind of traumatized, terrified to speak up about what they've seen and what they've gone through, because they, like I was saying before, being judged. They're going to be judged, and some people need to. I know God will help a lot of people be able to reach a point to where they can start speaking up about it. But like I've said in some of my other lives and my video, a couple of my videos, where you need to work on your mental, and you need to work on your emotional and your physical if you're dealing with physical stuff, and your spiritual. I think the two biggest things I find that need to be worked on the most, for at least for me, was the mental and the spiritual. Because once I dealt with the mental and the spiritual, then the physical and or the emotional, then the physical, they kind of all lined up. And that's kind of how it worked for me. So I don't know about anybody else, but that's kind of how it worked with me. Yes, labels. Oh, I had so many different labels. Comfortable? Um, but I don't accept them anymore. I'm a child of God. That's my label. I'm a shofar blowing, guitar playing child of God. And I'm bringing light and peace to the world. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't want to hurt my eyes now, do you? Please don't. Like, I'm okay with the cross, the praying hands. At the faces ones are the ones that really, the faces, and then some of the other ones, like the dancing demon and the evil faces, clowns. Yeah, I don't like clowns. Never have. Used to be terrified of them, but now they no longer bother me. Silence is saying, I am now of the opinion that if you don't go nuts facing this delusional and corrupt world, that's the nutcase, the sociopath. I'm not sure if I'm catching what you're saying there. Silence. If you don't go nuts facing this delusional and corrupt world. Oh, okay. I think I got it now. Yeah. God is with you, Mike. You know it. The doctors know it. The nurses know it. And we know it. And God knows it. I'm going to see if I can open a window. It's getting kind of toasty in here. You know what? let me open my window, God? You can rain, just don't let it come in my window, okay? That's all I ask. Oh, that's a nice rain. Here, I go and open the other windows. It's coming down nice enough where it's not hitting my window. So well, hello, Erin. Happy Sabbath to yourself. It's just the neighbor, dude. Silly watchdog. Sandman is my watchdog. He watches everything that goes on in my neighborhood. He's the neighborhood watch. So we are raised thinking the world is not evil. Obey authorities. Authorities are evil, corrupt. We experience dissidence, separation of truth from reality. It breaks the brain. Yeah, no, that you explain it like that, my brain hurts. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I see it as, especially with, I think over the last, I've lost count how many years now, of the what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, God. Not disillusion. It's desensitizing you. Thank you, God. Through how they do the games, how they do the videos, how they do the ads, the I guess you would say TV series, but I don't watch much TV anymore, so I don't know the fullness of what's out there. So I can't say that for TV. Okay. Silence is saying, okay, walking back into being grateful to be with you guys. That's all. God bless. God bless you too, Silence. I'm grateful for being able to do this. I'm grateful for all you guys that come and, be part of my peaceful place, my fellowship, and, helping each other out. I look forward to new people coming. For sure. Um, I know it's going to be some time yet. Um, I know there will be a time where I'll have new people, um, being more open to this peaceful fellowship that I have here. Um, and being able to share the peace, being able to share God's word, God's messages that He shares with all of us, and those that I have when I have them to share them. Yeah. Zach was saying, SOS, you're welcome. We all need to vent to those we trust. Yeah, I feel it's a very, very special special place to come. That's why I started calling it a peaceful place, a place of understanding, a place of safety, a place that's open, except for emojis. No emojis, except for the cross and the praying hands. So, and those of you watching this in the future, I'm talking about emojis. Look up the Sigils of Solomon on YouTube, and when the Bible talks about things hidden in plain sight, that's it right there. I mean, there's plenty of other things too, but the Sigils of Solomon are emojis, and they're hidden in plain sight. So go look it up, see for yourself, and once you realize and see what's there, what's going on, you might think twice about using emojis. I've always been a unique individual, Susan's is saying. Love you guys. You are all very precious to me. This channel is unique. That's another aim I go for. Being different. Unique. My own style through God. And being able to share, what I can when I have something to share. Or my experiences, because I know during some of the lives I ended up sharing something out. Oh yeah, that ended up being a good part of the message. And I'm pretty sure there's others, and I'm just not thinking of them right now, and that's okay. But that's why I want to keep doing this and have it, a godly place, a unique place to come that, eventually, that's what I was saying earlier, eventually it'll get to the point of where people will come because the presence of God, the peace, the safety, the understanding, especially when you're going through something and you're not sure what you're going through, we can help. Those that are here, and myself, and if there's something I can't help with, then and there might be somebody in the chat that can help. And I look forward to seeing where we all go through this channel. Those that are still coming quite regularly, and then there's some that are, I think it's because of the time difference that kind of interferes with things. So that's why I thought about starting to thinking about doing a morning one for the ones that are able to do mornings. So that'll work better for mornings. Me morning. I don't know about them, but kind of give it a little bit of a reach a different group, so to speak. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. It wouldn't be like reaching a different group. It would be reaching a different, almost, I guess in a way it'd be like almost reaching a different time period, but that doesn't quite work either. Have you thought about business of producing horsetail, and especially walking sticks? Saw ad for titanium survival sticks. Yeah, I've seen those ads too. That would be useful, but I don't know if I could hold on to it in the cold. Oh yeah, no biggie. Gotta do life. Got baby. Gotta take care of baby. The Lord's close saying, sorry, I had to step away, baby stuff. So, I still need to. I'm looking into other products. I don't know who that was mentioning it, that it would need to be more than just paracord, and that way, when I patent it, nobody else can take it. And then I don't know about like producing. Well, it's already been almost 3 months since I've been working on that one, but it's been off and on. So, okay, so that was you. Okay, I figured it was, but I wasn't sure. It's been a few live streams ago that we discussed that. Yep, babies first. Yeah, Mike, I think wood perfect. Today, everyone overthinks. Simple function would sell. Simple is always better, I say. But yeah, I do need to look into what other type of products I could use to make them. And then the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to be able to order the supplies to be able to test out products to see how well it would work. I don't even know where to start. But yeah, I'm still thinking about it. It would definitely be something to get into. I think I need to make more than just my two I have. I know I have a few others, but if it's just me making the walking sticks, I might need to have more than just two. Because this one, okay, let's see. There we go. This one and this one are specifically just for me. But the other ones that I'm going to be working on are going to be the ones that I'm going to be selling once they're finished. Ask us, ask me. I'd be so happy to help. You'd make walking sticks? You do the carving and the sanding and the painting? The Lord can work when you step out in faith. He can't work if you don't. What do you mean by that? Like, I mean, I understand what you're saying is the unless you step out in faith, he can't do a thing. I have the dollar store. I could look online. I wouldn't be able to really do anything at this moment. But yeah, I would have to look into some other cords of types. I actually used mine today. I had some biting flies bothering me while I was pulling weeds. I don't know if rope would work. I mean, yeah, we could try a rope. Whoa, hello. Jumping here. Hello, East Texas hippie. How's it going? Welcome to my live. What brings you here? Just happened to show up where my live was going. Let's see. How's your project? Oh, happy to research for you. Would make me feel purposeful. I have river can source birch cleaned by beavers. Oh man. Yeah, that is some good walking sticks right there. You also have to be knowing if you know what you're looking for, as in for the sturdiness, especially if it's coming from a beaver dam, beaver river. But that would definitely they get those things so clean that it's like all you gotta do is sand now, and you don't have to peel off the bark and the skin under the bark, and yeah, I call it bark skin. Bank line would work, I think. Bank line. Never heard of it. Okay, drum dress. Take it easy. Stay armored up in them hospitals. Be blessed to you too, East Texas hippie. I appreciate anybody that comes in. It's always interesting to see the new people come in. All glory to God for sure, yeah. East Texas hippie was saying, praise Jesus. Yeah, all glory to him. You know SOS there, East Texas hippie? Or are you just saying hi? Because she said hi first. Wow, I got a glare that's interfering. Yep, well, I'll be together soon for sure. Well, that's great. Oh, okay. Welcome to mine. Did mine just happen to show up on your feed, or did SOS tell you? Oh no, that's not cool. I mean, it happens. As long as you behave here, you can stay. Yeah, be careful with the emojis though, please. I was just talking about that earlier. If you look up sigils of Solomon, they are sigils of Solomon hidden in plain sight, and that's what the emojis are. So I'll be removing that, but makes it laughy face. I like it. But I don't like emojis. They hurt my eyes because of the fact that they're sigils. Oh, so East Texas hippie is a friend of Andrea's too. Andrea's your friend, okay? That's cool. I don't know if she's still here or not. I think last I knew she had to go take a phone call, and she said she'd be back. Emojis make me. Well, with the way they're used nowadays, it makes me wonder about people that use them all the time. It's like, do you not know words? Do you not know how to spell? Do you not know English? Do you even know how to talk?
So all this, I find that interesting.
It's a badge of honor.
Well, that's one way of looking at the silver lining of that event.
For me, emojis add on to my expressions. So you like using demon sigils? Okay. As long as you don't use them here. He's got new videos. He ran out of money. Are you talking JOA? Let us uplift and pray for one another above all else. This is a sanctuary. Agreed, SOS. Yeah, I figured that's who you were talking about.
I'm going to call you Texas. What's your name, Texas? Or I'm just going to keep calling you Texas.
Might take me some time to coordinate accordingly of, your name. You don't have to give me your name if you don't want to. Tex. Okay, I'll call you Tex. I'll try to remember that. So this is your first time here on my channel, my lives.
Your first Shofar Girl live experience.
No? You've been here before? And maybe I missed it.
I'm going to.
Yeah, we lift people up here. We don't tear people down. Yeah, I don't really discuss him here. I mean, I mention him, but for the most part, anything that goes on his channel it's basically not my circus, not my monkeys. That's how I see it. It's a drama-free zone here. It's peace, it's God, and it's guitar, and it's shofar sometimes.
Oh, I kind of like that.
So, who's ready for some playing? Let's see. What one can I do? I don't think she was pulling you down. She was redirecting. We all work together. Well, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Put you in timeout, hippie. Drop it. We all love each other here. Yeah, big hug. There you go. You don't like hugs? Who doesn't like hugs? How can you not like a hug? Everybody needs a good hug every now and then. It's good medicine, just like laughter. Laughter is another one. And bananas and apples. Sorry. Fresh fruit. Not one pumped full of chemicals. I like that, Zach. Zach was saying, you know why I think hugs feel so good? Because our hearts are closer. I can't wait to give God a hug. Then I'd really be close. That'd be really close, wouldn't it, guys? I know from experience, Tex, that it can be a challenge to let things go, especially when it hurts. Yeah, I will pray for you and just know you're very welcome here. Yes, you are. So you don't want the love and comfort and care? You must have been a very deprived child. Who are you telling to back off? You know, that's a good question. Silence. Do you need to talk about something there, Tex? It's a safe place here. You know, I hadn't, thinking about it like that, I hadn't thought about it like that, Zach. That's a good point. Oh, I did. At the beginning. When he first came in. I welcomed him. Yep. And then it got to the point of where I was asking about if he knew silence, and then just kind of where things went. We love everybody here. Just want to be friends. Just want to be friends. Do you need some friends? Who needs some friends here? I think we all got at least one or two here. Yeah, it's like medicine. Hugs are like medicine. Susan was saying, real hugs. Like with you guys. Medicine. Just like my music is medicine. Where is that? God bless you. Do hope you come back. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I just can't really play because that spot where that goat head got my thumb is really interfering with being able to play without it throbbing on me. You know, it just kind of interferes with me being able to keep it in place in order to play. Good night. Or I will pray for your Lord's Quill. Says good night, guys. Love you. Baby's having a rough night. Play some soothing music. I'll send you a link to a channel I listen to that has some soothing music in it. See if that helps. I know it helps me on rough nights. Aw, are you looking for Andrea? Yeah, she hasn't returned yet. That's a long phone call. Love you, Lord Quill. So, excuse me. You're welcome, Seasons, for the fellowship. I am gonna have to call it. It's kind of hard to play, and I don't really have a message in it. I kind of already spoke on what I was talking about earlier. But I will be on again tomorrow. I aim for 7 o'clock unless something comes up. You did nothing wrong, Silence. I don't think that was aimed towards you if you're talking about text. Or I think some of it was probably because I not that I don't like talking about Mr. Buzz here, but what goes on his life and his channel is his business, and I will not bring it into my channel. So those are the ones that have an issue with Mr. Buzz. I'm not going to permit that kind of stuff in my channel. Yes, I care about Mr. Buzz. Yes, I like mentioning him. But as in when it comes to stuff like what he was bringing up, that's not going to be allowed here. So there's nothing you did wrong, Silence. Whatever happened on the live stream with Mr. Buzz, between you or whoever else is going on there and why he got kicked out, I don't care. Because it happened on his channel. That's his business. And I just won't tolerate that kind of thing here. I don't care that those that have been kicked out come here. I'm open. I'm more open-minded. I'm not saying Mr. Buzz isn't open-minded. But I am willing to give everybody a chance. Just like I think Silence, you said you were kicked out. And I think Drum Dress, and I think there's one or two other ones that come here that have been kicked out. And as long as they're behaving and we're all getting along, there's no arguments, this is a place of peace. This is a place of trust. This is a place of understanding and being open. Agreed, Silence. Just because they're down. But I think some of it has to do with, I think it might have happened. I don't know. It's possible because it's happened to me where he went to, and I think it happened on Mandy and Kirsty's live where where she went to kick somebody else out and hit me. So it's possible, but I don't know the fullness of. I don't know. I don't think I was there when you got kicked, so I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever happened there, and because I'm not aware of the fullness of it, there's no point to discussing it because it's not my circus, not my monkeys. Do I look like a monkey? And does this place look like a circus? Nope. Sorry. Silence is saying correction. Thank God for you. I thank God for me too. And I thank God for God and his son and his Holy Spirit and the love we all have and get. Sorry. Zach is saying it's okay to disagree, but we must know where to draw the line. Yeah, to keep the peace. Exactly. And that's something else that I thought about maybe doing either a video on or a discussion about a live stream for it. About having it there, because I mean, it even talks about it in the Bible. You can have discussions and you can have disagreements because everybody can have an opinion, but having the last word in, that's a problem. Like, you not just because you have to have the last word in. I see that as a pride issue. Like, it's all about me issue type deal. But that's me. That's my opinion. Okay. And being able to drop it, yeah, it's not easy. Been there a few times. But knowing that that person has their opinion and that person has their opinion, and knowing when to stop because of the fact that it's not going to go anywhere except for in circles. Okay. And so why continue to keep going in circles? Because it's just going to keep going in circles. New information from this opinion on this person, new information from this opinion on this person, from that, it's just constant going back and forth. And if there's more than just two people doing it, then it really, no chaos allowed here. But it creates noise, it creates chaos, and nobody gets anywhere. Working on it, guys. It's hard to negotiate on chats. We can't see or speak easily. Agreed. And since I'm the only one that speaks for you guys because of the fact that I read what you're typing, and I'm the one that's hosting it, and then when others watch it later, they're not going to be able to see what's going on in chat. So, it kind of makes it harder for those that are watching this later in the future, to the point of, what in the world are they even talking about? Yeah, Zach. Everyone does have to figure it out for themselves. But you also need to know, it's kind of like Jesus had disagreements, but he also knew how to walk away. Okay? So think of it like that. You can have disagreements. There's nothing wrong with that. It's when it continues to keep going in circles to the point of where everybody's angry at each other. No, that's not where it's going to go. I'll go put you in timeout and you can go spend some quiet time with God. That's my timeout. You go spend some time with God. That's basically how it's going to be. Like, we can have disagreements here. Maybe we should have a discussion disagreement chat or live stream one of these times, guys. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I want to go that route. Stop. No. Stop. No. Go. Oh, what? You want to come up here and sit? Come on. Right here. Come on. Oh. You're bouncing everybody around. Come on. Oh, you're going to take my spot? You turd. Yes, I love you too. Sorry, guys. Salmon didn't realize what he was wanting. I thought he was trying to get in my lap. No, he wanted in the spot next to me. Let's see, truth. Honestly, I find I'm still learning, but want to be respectful to Shofar Girl, you guys. I got defensive. This place is special. but I'll do better. Well, it's. I also see this place as a place of learning. Everybody, has time, needs time, and that's why sometimes putting people in time out there's nothing wrong with that. It definitely gives you. It's kind of like when you're a kid and you get put in timeout. It's like you need time to reflect, so to speak. And there's Andrea.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what kind of contact you have with SOS, but you two can email if you have her email. Let's see what. You're fine. I've also called people out in chats too. I almost got booted. Principles, especially regarding the Lord, are worth defending. Got a point there, Zach, when it comes to regarding okay. The Lord. As long as it doesn't get to the point of where it's like fighting with the Syracuse or Sadducees. Yeah, I'm not sure how to say those words. But you get the general idea. So, you left at the. Oh, Zach. She left and came back, and it's all done. But, so for those of you watching this in the future, I want you to understand something. That be careful how you look at people. It's kind of like I was saying before about the open book, or the open book, sorry. Judging a book by its cover. It's kind of like looking at someone and judging them by their hair color, their skin color, their race. We are all human. We are all the same. We just, those that are in different countries have a different skin color. Those that are in different countries have a different language, have different wording that might not completely line up with English. And sometimes stuff we say doesn't line up with their language. And that's why I say I'm pretty open-minded with being very I'm open-minded because the fact that I see everybody as the same. We all have blood. It's kind of like watching Tarzan. Okay, think about it. A human and a gorilla. And yet they're the same. I mean, they're not the same, but the way she explained to Tarzan how we have hands, we have a heart, we have faces, we have eyes. It's just their bodies are different. They look different. But in real aspect, if you think about it, we all have hair, we all have eyes, we all have mouth, we all have a nose, we all have ears, we all have hands and feet. Now, I know some have lost some of those things, but that's besides the point. We are still all the same. Right down to your heart. Everybody's heart's the same. It's all the same shape. It's the same. We got blood. We all have blood. I mean, we are all the same. I've always had an issue with this race against race thing that goes on in the world. They're people just like you are. You need to love them just like you would love yourself. Put yourself in their shoes or in their place if you can possibly even allow yourself to do so, to see that they're just like you. They're a person. They go through things just like you. But because they're a different color or they have a different language doesn't mean they're not human. Doesn't mean they're not people. Now, I also have to state this, that with the way things are going nowadays in this world, use your discernment, because there are things out there that can throw you for a loop if you're not paying attention. Be very mindfully aware of what's going on. What do we got going on here? Oh, you guys are still talking. Oh yeah, big hug, silence. That's why I say I'm pretty open-minded as long as people behave and they're not totally off the wall into some weird things, especially if they're not of God. Like most of you already know here kind of what I expect here, as in the peace, as in what we talk about and what we don't talk about. Some of it we've learned from Mr. Buzz, but for the most part, my place is a little different than his. Okay, for the fact that I see me as more open-minded, but I think a lot of it has to do with because of the fact that of the stuff I've gone through, I see things differently, as in sometimes certain wording that people uses clues me into, in some ways, of the stuff they're going through. Some of it's trauma, some of it's abandonment, some of it's they don't know what they don't even know how to even trust what that person is saying because they've been lied to so much. I've been there. And that's why I'm saying I'm pretty open-minded to a lot of this because of those things that I've already dealt with in my life. And that's why I can be as open-minded. Plus, my dad has helped me be a lot of open-mindedness. He really opened my eyes to being more open to, we're all the same. We're all human. We all have blood. We all have faces. I'm not going to go on that again. But that's besides the point. It's kind of like, dogs and cats, okay? There's a lot of different breeds of cats, a lot of different breeds of dogs. Not all of them get along, but they all have 4 legs, a nose, and a tail. And yet, animals show more love and compassion and understanding to each other than us humans. Now, what does that say? That's pretty sad in my opinion. See the stuff I'm going through, and I have a way forward, but it's hard. I would not have made it this last couple months without your fellowship. Well, I'm glad I was able to help. And that's something that Silence is the one that said that. I think that's why I keep doing these is for people like you who need a place to go that can fellowship, that get a little prayer, get a little understanding, a place of a safe place, a place of peace. And I know that this channel does that through God's grace. Through me, I am His vessel. And then I know sometimes when you watch these live streams in the future, and sometimes all I'm doing is playing, sometimes I play and I feel like I'm connecting with somebody somewhere through the music I play, whether it's those on this live stream or at any time. Yes, my dog is chewing on a bone. Where was I? Sorry, I got lost. Oh, aiming for when I play the music, and I play the music most of the time, and that's all I seem to do on some of these live streams. Something about whatever it is I'm playing at that specific time is aimed towards either someone that's in the live chat or someone who is watching this in the future on any of my live streams. Since I started playing guitar on them, that they give you a sense of comfort, a sense of belonging, a sense of love, and acceptance that a lot of you probably aren't even getting or are learning how to accept it again. And I want you to think about when you hear what music I play, I don't want you to think about it as just a tune. I want you to think about it as a kind of love from heaven, a place of peace, that you're accepted, you're loved, you're not alone. God is with you and God is going to help you through it. Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you have gone through, God is with you. Whether you feel Him or not, He's with you there, especially when you're a broken-hearted person. Depending on whatever it is you're going through, think about the music as a little piece of heaven. You know, I hadn't thought about it like that before, but it's just something that kind of came to me that I don't really have any words to explain the fullness of the music that I play for those of you in the live stream chat or watching this in the future. Other than it's a little piece of heaven. And it's all glory to God that He has given me this ability and is still teaching me. I'm still learning. I'm not a professional. But that is some of what I aim for when I play this music. Sometimes I'm just, strumming along, but there's been times where it's like I'm reaching somebody's soul, that they can feel loved, they can feel the peace, the comfort, the understanding, that they're accepted. It's so much more that I can't even put into words. And that's why I continue to do what I do. because in a way, I feel like it's part of my calling to, as my ministry, I'm going to call is the Soul Soothing Ministries. It fits. I didn't even think about it until now, but it fits. I'm glad Zach was saying, Shofar Girl, this place and space is definitely comfortable and enjoyable. I truly appreciate and love you all. And I love you guys all too. And I'm grateful that you guys still keep coming. I look forward to seeing where things go with my channel and my walk with God and what goes on with you guys and your growth and your change. I am actually kind of tired, but I just got a boost of energy. I've been up since at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and it is now 10:15. Season of Silence was asking, can you blow the shofar before you go? Don't want this to end, but you must be tired. God bless and keep you. Yeah, I can. I know it's late, but some of my neighbors' lights are still on, so it's okay. Those of you watching in the future, this is why I like to call myself, ooh, second wind. Shofar girl, because I blow a shofar, and it is a very. I have a testimony video, on my channel about my shofar. Check it out. Ooh. Who said that? Zach. He's like, oh, shofar got a second wind. Woohoo! I don't know if you noticed the light get brighter, but that's about when I got the second wind, guys. If you noticed that. So, also those of you watching, this is loud. So. Oh, my dog's looking at me now. He's like, oh, Mom's got the shofar in her hands. I'm getting the funniest look from my dog. Yeah, that's what I say too. That's what I was saying. I just got my second wind, and I realized that after I noticed that the light get brighter in here, that I was getting really kind of tired. And then when the light changed in here, it got really bright, and I got my second wind. Now I'm not tired. Considering it's almost going on 2.5, almost 3 hours, my camera's not hot. And you know what that means, guys. God's got this in his hands, man. Because normally by now that camera would be pretty hot, and it's not hot at all. Those of you that have been to some of my other lives that this has happened on. Yeah, wow, is right. And it's still like lightly raining out. It's so beautiful. I'd share it with you, but you can't see. It's so dark outside. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about, Zach. You want more fellowship time, don't you, Zach? I'll play a little more for you guys. I gotta sit a little different. There we go. It's S'mores and Pop-Tarts time. Hooray! Zach, you crack me up.
you saying there, Zach? It's all good, no worries, SOS. Thank you for being a part of something so much larger than ourselves. And you too, Chauffeur Girl.
Yeah, God is definitely got some big plans for all of us. And all we gotta do is follow the light. And we'll be the light for others. It's kind of how I see it. But that's me. So, if you like my videos, hit the like button, share if you want. If you want to continue with me on my journey in my growth, my walk, seeing where things go, hit the subscribe button for more messages, live streams, place of peace and fellowship. And if you'd like to donate to help me continue to make these videos and continue on my way on this journey, let's put it that way. My donation link, PayPal link, is either in the description below or on my main page, and you can donate there. Much appreciated. Every little bit helps, especially right now when this is my job. This is how I do stuff and pay for things, because of the fact that I can't seem to find a job. So, but I think this is kind of what God wants me to do anyway. So I continue doing what I'm doing, giving place for peace, messages, and doing what He calls me to do. I mean, what more can I do? I mean, as in, sometimes I know I feel like I'm not adequate, but God called me, so apparently I'm adequate enough. God keep blessing and prospering your children here. This is a special place. God bless you guys. God bless you too, Seasons and Zach and everybody else and those watching this in the future. If you have yet to come to my live, come to one of my lives and witness what we do here and kind of how things go here. Because it's different when it's an actual live and there's interaction with those that are in the chat versus you watching this as a preview, or not a preview, now I lost the word that I was going for. Not a rerun either. It's not really a rerun. It's basically, it's kind of like watching it when it's already happened to you. Yeah, it's a video now. Once this gets posted, it'll be a video and not an actual live stream. Because I noticed that the live streams and how I interact with people and what I do is different than when you're watching this. And it's not an actual live, it's just a video. And it is different. So come join us on one of our lives and kind of see where things go, see what we can do to help you. And that's kind of what I have for now. Big hugs. I love you all. God bless you all. Night, day, afternoon, midnight, whatever time it is for you. So I think I'm going to go play in the rain, in the dark. Because I can. Be like a little kid. So, because it's not lightning. And I wouldn't go out there if it's lightning. But it's such a nice, beautiful rain that I feel like going playing in the rain. So I'm going to let you guys go for tonight. I would stay, but I know my dogs need to go out here shortly. And I do need to spend some time with God. and maybe get some sleep since I've been up since 10. Or no, sorry, it's 10:30 now. I was looking at that. 8 o'clock, like 7:30, 8 o'clock a.m. for me, and it's now 10:30. So I should be really tired, but I'm not. So that's why I think I'll go play in the rain and be a little kid. So I love you guys all, and see you tomorrow night about 7. And if something comes up and I'm not able to do my live, I'll leave a message in my community page. So if you haven't seen me by 7, look for there. I'm pretty much going to start sticking with it 7 my time, which is Mountain Standard Time, on Fridays and Saturdays. So, yep, big hugs, everybody. I am going to go have fun in the rain. My neighbors are probably going to look at me going, what is up with her? She's lost her mind. Don't care. I'm going to go play in the rain with God. Can't go wrong with that. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.